Stick around.
Lately, everyone been talking crazy. Feel like everybody's got some to say. They misinterpreted my good intentions and expected I was just gonna step away. If there's a heart that pumps and there's a breath to take, then I won't bite my tongue as long as I'm awake. And they don't have the guts to make a dumb mistake. I'd rather crash a car than never touch the brakes.
It's rap o'clock. Word. All right. So this house, shout out to Tova. We got a line skip from her today, and we're going to get right into it. So I've heard that this is supposed to be a big deal, kind of like a no look down or a no response. So I took a quick gander at the lyrics. I didn't read ahead or anything. I just wanted to see how much content I'm dealing with. And it looked like it was about 5 verses, which is a bit confusing how we managed to do that in 3 minutes and 30 seconds. But let's get right to it. Please like, subscribe, follow, and there will be a playlist linked at the end of the video of a whole gang of Tom MacDonald, if you're into that sort of thing. Also, we got Eminem playlists dropping, and also Hip Hop Through the Decades dropping very soon. We're trying to catch up to get prepared for Eminem's album dropping sometime this summer. Much love to y'all. Let's get it cracking. Not now, but...
Lately, everyone been talking crazy. Feel like everybody's got some to say. They misinterpreted my good intentions and expected I was just gonna step away. If there's a heart that pumps and there's a breath to take, then I won't bite my tongue as long as I'm awake. And they don't have the guts to make a dumb mistake. I'd rather crash a car than never touch the brakes. I built in-house. They're the kind of people that be dying for exposure. They're the kind of people that get mad and lose composure. They're the kind of people that are never going forward. They're just the ones that are looking for apologies. Hating real loud, but they follow me. Screaming at the top of their lungs, I'm the scum of the earth. In the same damn breath, trying to preach about equality. Back before I wrote this.
All right. So it says verse 1 right here. The structure is a bit confusing here. Let's go.
Everybody's got some to say. They misinterpreted my good intentions and expected I was just gonna step away. If there's a heart that pumps and there's a breath to take, then I won't bite my tongue as long as I'm awake. And they don't have the guts to make a dumb mistake. I'd rather crash a car than never touch the brakes.
All right. Lately, everyone's been talking crazy. I feel like everyone's got some shit to say. They misinterpret my good intentions and expect that I'm just gonna step away. Like I'm just not gonna address it. You're gonna slander me and expect me not to address it. You got another thing coming. If there's a heart that pumps, if there's a breath to take, then I won't bite my tongue as long as I'm awake. I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna stand up for what I believe in. I'm gonna stand up for myself. I'm gonna die for mine. And they don't got the guts to make a dumb mistake. They don't got the guts to make a dumb mistake. They don't got the guts to take a risk. I'd rather crash a car than touch the brakes. I'd rather live my life taking risk than driving like a grandma all day, right?
I built this in-house. They're the kind of people that be dying for exposure. They're the kind of people that get mad and lose composure. They're the kind of people that are never going forward. They're just the ones that are looking for apologies. Hating real loud, but they follow me. Screaming at the top of their lungs, I'm the scum of the earth. In the same damn breath, trying to preach about equality. Back before I wrote the song.
Okay, fire. You said a lot right here. I built this house. They're the kind of people that be dying for exposure. I built this house. They just want to shine off my back. They're the type of people that want to get mad and say things that they regret and make themselves look like a fool and start saying things that don't make sense. They're the kind of people that never go forward. They say stuck in life. They don't have goals, and they're sitting here criticizing me. They're just the ones that are looking for apologies. They want me to apologize, hating real loud, but they follow me, screaming at the top of their lungs that I'm the scum of the earth. In the same damn breath, talking about equality, hating on me so damn hard, but yeah, you want people to be understanding of where you come from, but you don't give me no empathy. What's with that?
Song on race, they all ignored that I had something on the earth. In the same damn breath, trying to preach about equality. Back before I wrote the song on race, they all ignored that I had something great. They tried to edge me out, they didn't hear my bars. They tried to tell me that I wasn't built for fame. Fast forward to when I'm paid. I ain't spend $1 on the chain. I'll get my mama a house, I'll get my dad a car, I'll make my sister rich, she'll never work again. And this hater is so
I feel like I've heard him say that before, or maybe someone quoted it to me.
Underwhelming. I'm mama house, I'll get my dad a car, I'll make my sister rich, she'll never work again. And this hater is so underwhelming. I'm conditioned for all the abuse. Seeing the reaction videos all blowing up, and you're welcome for all of the views. Blow up my Twitter. Y'all just keep making me bigger. Y'all just keep showing you're triggered. Y'all just keep missing the point, and I keep doing me. Y'all ain't nothing to even consider. Man, I built this.
Nice. He's saying some shit.
When I'm paid, I ain't same damn bread. praying for exposure. They're the kind of people that get mad and lose composure. They're the kind of people that are never going forward. They're just the ones that are looking for apologies. Hating real loud, but they follow me. Screaming at the top of their lungs, I'm the scum of the earth. In the same damn breath, trying to preach about equality. Back before I wrote the song on race, they all ignored that I had something great. They tried to edge me out, they didn't hear my bars. They tried to tell me that I wasn't built for fame. Fast.
All right, before I wrote the song on race, they just hated on me so much. And now all of a sudden they know me. They want to hate on me because I'm successful. They say it's about the race song, but they just mad that I'm winning. Is that what he's saying? Or is he just pointing out that people have been hating for a long time, way before he wrote the song on race, motherfuckers was hating on him.
Fast forward to when I'm paid. I ain't spend $1 on the chain. I'll get my mama a house, I'll get my dad a car, I'll make my sister rich, she'll never work again. And this hate.
Basically, I'm working for what really matters. I ain't out here flexing.
It's so underwhelming. I'm conditioned for all the abuse. Seeing the reaction videos all blowing up, and you're welcome for all of the views. Blow up my Twitter. Y'all just keep making me bigger. Y'all just keep showing you're triggered. Y'all just keep missing the point, and I keep doing me. Y'all ain't nothing to even consider. Man, I built this house. I'm the kind of person making music with a
nice
purpose. You the kind of people that be hating on the surface. I'm the kind of you ain't used to, the kind of make you nervous. Yeah, back before I even wrote the record, I can see this coming like a fortune teller. And a calm seat don't make a skill set.
All right, these courses aren't courses. They're more like short refrains. Or at least that one.
The kind of people that be hating on the surface. I'm the kind of you ain't used to, the kind of make you nervous. Yeah, back before.
All right, I built this house. You the type of person that, I'm the kind of person to make music with a purpose. You the type of person that be hating on the surface. You be hating me for surface level reasons, but you don't really know what it's about. I'm the kind of person you ain't used to, the type of dudes that make you nervous. Because I be speaking about something deep with substance. That's what he's trying to say, I think.
I even wrote the record. I can see people that be hating on the surface. I'm the kind of you ain't used to, the kind of make you nervous. Yeah, back before I even wrote the record, I can see this coming like a fortune teller. And a calm sea don't make a skilled sailor, so I thank the heavens for the stormy weather. Okay, fast forward to when we're.
Okay, back before I even wrote the record, I could see this coming like a fortune teller. Good syllable manipulation here. And the calm sea don't make a skilled sailor. Oh, I like that. Is that a common saying? And a calm sea don't make a skilled sailor. So the heavens I thank for stormy weather. That's a powerful statement.
Old and gray. And a calm sea don't make a skilled sailor, so I thank the heavens for the stormy weather. Okay, fast forward to when we're old and gray. I'll be looking back at when they posted hate, and it will hurt a bit, but it was worth it when your dream is getting hurt no matter what they say. I try that I love us all, and the way I did it left them so appalled. I used a broken arm to try and break their walls. No matter what they say, they know it took balls. I serve.
So people thought he was racist for that White Boy song? Oh, because it says White Boy response. I liked that song, y'all. I didn't feel any malice or ill intent. I don't get it.
Thank the heavens for the stormy weather. Okay, fast forward to when we're old and gray. I'll be looking back at when they posted hate, and it will hurt a bit, but it was worth it when your dream is getting hurt no matter what they say.
I don't know if it will hurt, actually, when he looks back. He'll probably feel vindicated. But in the moment, it probably feels like when you look back, it'll be bittersweet. But I don't think it will. I think it'll be sweet.
I conveying that I love us all, and the way I did it left them so appalled. I used a broken arm to try and break their walls. No matter what they say, they know it took balls. I surveyed the land and I found a location, unloaded the lumber and pounded the stakes, and I blended the bones of the people who hated with blood and cement. Then I poured the foundation. I built.
And that was fire. All right, I gotta go over this last little part. Even though it was pretty straightforward though. Yeah, he said it'll hurt a little bit, but your dreams getting hurt no matter what they say. I tried to convey that I love us all, and the way that I did it left them so appalled. I used the broke arm to try to break their walls. This is a metaphor for sure. Like, I used the broken arm to try to break their walls. Like, the tool I used was so racially charged that it just didn't get the job done, maybe. No matter what they say, no, it took some balls. Like, I might have tried something controversial, but I had good intentions, and it might have came off wrong to some people, but I stood up for what I believed, and I tried to do something right, and it backfired, but I still stand behind my words.
Hurt no matter what they say. I try conveying that I love us all, and the way I did it left them so appalled. I used a broken arm to try and break their walls. No matter what they say, they know it took balls. I surveyed the land and I found a location, unloaded the lumber and pounded the stakes, and I blended the bones of the people who hated with blood and cement. Then I poured the foundation. I built the frame with all my guilt and shame, and then I chiseled my name and the date in the basement. I carved my initials and all of the boards and the beams that are needed for structural.
Hold on.
Now listen, that's called motherfucking bars, nigga. You know nothing about that. What did he say?
Word, let's run that back, son.
Well, greatest, no, wrecked the bones of the I love us all. And the way I did it left him so appalled. I used a broken arm to try and break their walls. No matter what they say, they know it took balls. I surveyed the land and I found a location. Unloaded the lumber and pounded the stakes. And I blended the bones of the people who hated with blood and cement. Then I poured the foundation. I built the frame with all my guilt and shame. And then I chiseled my name and the date in the basement. I carved my initials and all of the boards and the beams that are needed for structural greatness. Oh.
This is the man that's done construction for sure. This is literally step by step, very summarized version of what it takes to build a house without the, buying the land and all that. But he said surveyed the land. So that's when you buy the plot of land and then you get some guy out there, this weird telescope thing, making all these measurements to figure out what the grade of the ground is going to be. The grade, it tells you basically where the rain's going to go and what you got to do. Even preparing the ground is a lot more harder for making a house than you think. You can't just drop a house there. You're going to have some problems. All right. I surveyed the land and found a location, unloaded the lumber and pounded the stakes in. I blended the bones from all those who hated with blood and cement. And then I poured the foundation. Like I took your hate and I embraced it and I used it for fuel to build this. I couldn't have done it without you. Isn't that crazy how sometimes like people that may have even been like cross you, for lack of a better word, like your enemy, people that you really were just like trying to prove wrong and stick it to them. Isn't it crazy how like you couldn't have done certain things without them? I know I can. That's definitely true for me. Like 100% true. I built the frame with all of my guilt and shame. And then I chiseled my name and the date in the basement. I carved my initial, and that's a thing too when you're making your own, if you're building your own house or you make a, free house with your dad or some shit or whatever. I think we did it with a basketball at my cousin's house one time in Cali. We came there and we built him a hoop quick and we all wrote our names there to memorize or for the memories, you know what I'm saying? Chisel my name in a bit. I carved my initials and all of the boards and the beams. He's like, it's all over in here. And everything that's needed for structural greatness. He's making it even more powerful. Like I built all the integral parts of this. I put my heart and soul in this. My blood, sweat, and tears for years. Feel me?
No record label, no distribution, no cosign, no publicist, no manager, no teammates, no money to make up my budget with, no groceries, no studio, no booking agent, no bucket list, no PR, no marketing, just fans. Man, we built this.
This nigga ain't got no studio. I guess, technically I don't got a studio, but look. He probably records at his crib. I'm assuming that's what that means.
House with my PR, no marketing, just fans. Man, we built this house. All
right. So he's saying no label, no distribution, no cosign, no publicist, no manager, no teammates, no money to make up my budget with. Yeah, so I'm in the red, bro. I'm putting everything into this. There's no recouping this money. No recouping this money. You dump your money into. So imagine a regular business where you're taking all these loans from the bank and you know that you're going to, basically, you're going to be in the red for the first couple years in a lot of new businesses. It's not really profitable. You're living off of these massive loans from the bank. Well, that's how it works in the music industry too, which is why people get huge advances and then they pay them back. But if you're doing it yourself, you're working your ass off and you're sinking money into this career, and you shouldn't expect to make any money back for the first 2 to 3 years. People don't want to hear that, but if you want to be independent, that's what it's going to take. You're going to make nothing from your music for at least 2 to 3 years, especially not enough to live off of.
And it's vacant and they bury me with that only. Man, we built this house where my days end and it's vacant and they bury me with that only key. My biggest fans gonna break in with a Ouija board and a box of chalk, draw a pentagram, try to bring me back from that wooden box y'all tried to fill my grave with. Then I'll sit on the.
Oh wait, what is that? All right, my bad, y'all.
Man, we built this house. When my days end and it's vacant and they bury me with that only key, my biggest fans gonna break in with a Ouija board.
Okay, I see.
In a box of chalk, draw a pentagram, hail Satan, try to bring me back from that wooden box y'all tried to fill my grave with.
That was clever. Do I need to go back over this? This is just a huge metaphor that, like, when I'm dead and gone, they will remember me. My friends will break in this place and just try to resurrect me. My spirit will live on forever.
They'll sit on the roof with the rifles I hid in the fridge and they'll shoot at the men on the roof.
Oh, yeah. This one's worth breaking down. This one's more complex. Let's roll.
Then they'll sit on the roof with the rifles I hid in the fridge and they'll shoot at the men on the ridge who are coming to undo the work that I did. Then they'll block off the highway that leads to the crib and put sensors on all. When they're coming to empty the clip, then they'll gut all the bodies and cut off the skin, then connect all the pieces with needles and pins and attach it to
Damn.
branches and twigs and then plant it in mud till it stands in the wind. Then they'll stand there and look at this.
What did he say?
Oh, bro. This is nuts.
So we were begged, so we used blood and sweat. And
Alright.
we did that, we never planted in mud till it all the pieces with needles bridge so they know when they're coming to.
Damn.
Men on the ridge who are coming try to bring me back from that wooden box y'all tried to fill my grave with. Then they'll sit on the roof with the rifles I hid in the fridge and they'll shoot at the men on the ridge who are coming to undo the work that I did. Then they'll block off the highway that leads to the crib and put.
All right. Then they'll sit on the roof with the rifles I hid in the fridge and they'll shoot at the men on the ridge who are coming to undo the work that I did. Then they'll block off the highway that leads to the crib.
Sensors on all of the boards in the bridge so they know when they're coming to empty the clip. Then they'll gut all the bodies and cut off the skin, then connect all the pieces with needles and pins and it.
Bro, this is hard penmanship right here. He said, what the fuck is it? He said, put sensors on all of the boards on the bridge so they know when they're coming to empty the clip. Then they'll gut all the bodies and cut off the skins and connect them with pieces and needles and pins. Whoa, bro. I just want to read that and just be like, yeah, that's dope. Keep going. But you know what I got to do? Break it down. All right. So they'll sit on the roof. So they sit on the roof with the rifles. I hid it in the fridge. I got to keep the ammunition cool. You know what I'm saying? And they'll shoot at the men that sit on the ridge. So we're rhyming roof with shoot, and then roof and shoot, and then hit on the fridge, and then men on the ridge. He's got manipulation there with the I in hid and the E in men, and he makes it sound perfect right here. Who were coming to undo the work that I did. Then they'll block off the highway that leads to the crib. You can't get in. And then we'll put sensors on all the boards on the bridge so they know when they're coming to empty the clip. Boards on the bridge. Look at this alliteration. Know when they're coming to empty the clip. Not too much inner rhymes going on here.
Attach it to 10 feet of branches and twigs and then.
All right. Let's go back to the body one. So they gut all the bodies and cut off the skin. So gut and cut. So he's wrapping this around. He said, empty the clip. Then they'll gut all the bodies and cut off the skin. Then connect all the pieces with needles and pins. So pieces and needles are what rhyme here. And then he dropped the complex. And then he switches from cut off the skin to needles and pins. So he just does what I call syllable matching. So it sounds like it rhymes a lot more than it does. Really, the only thing that rhymes there is pins and skin, but because it's the same amount of syllables and he rides it perfectly, it sounds elegantly smooth, which is what we like to hear, especially when we're pushing the boundaries of penmanship.
Planted in mud till it stands in the wind, and they put sensors on all of the boards on the bridge so they know when they're coming to empty the clip. Then they'll gut all the bodies and cut off the skin, then connect all the pieces with needles and pins and attach it to 10 feet of branches and twigs and then plant it in mud till it stands in the wind. And
all right, here he goes kind of crazy. Then attach it to 10 feet of branches and twigs, then plant in the mud till it stands in the wind. Okay, branches and twigs. Okay, that's dope. Attach it to 10 feet of branches and twigs. Then plant it. So the plant it rhymes with attach it in the mud till it stands in the wind. So we got two syllables rhyming in about the mid beginning here, and then 4 at the end there. That's pretty good. It wasn't an inner rhyme, but it's still very clever penmanship. and then they'll say into the wind, and then they'll stand there and look at the shit that we did.
Stand there and look at the shit that we did that we never imagined we do because of them.
Oh, okay. And they'll stand there and look at the shit that we did that we never imagined we would do because of them. Because hatred can be used as fuel.
Blood and sweat and tears went into what we built.
Don't let their hate become your self-doubt.
Till we were bags. We never imagined we do because of them. Our blood and
Let it become your resilience.
sweat and tears went. When they'll stand there and look at the shit that we did that we never imagined we do because of them. Our blood and sweat and tears went into what we built till we were bags. So we use blood and sweat and tears of enemies to build our flag. We built this.
That's fire. Let's keep it rolling.
We laid these bricks.
Those last two were pretty self-explanatory.
We use blood and sweat and tears of enemies to build our flag. We built this house, we laid these bricks, we set these traps, these flames we lit. Our haters doused in gasoline, they brought to try and torch us with.
Okay, we built this house, we laid the bricks, we set the traps, these flames we lit. Our haters doused in gasoline. Oh, we lit our haters doused in gasoline. Oh, okay. Our haters doused in gasoline they brought to try to torch us with. We use their energy against them. Their weapons. We're gonna disarm them and use their weapons they tried to harm us with and turn it back on them.
Let them hate, dog. Everyone will have something to say, dog. Their opinions don't mean trying to judge your engine by your paint job. Graves.
Fire.
There's too much I ain't seen yet. They think that I got them way over my head, but I feel like I just got my feet wet. We're trying to dream more and sleep less. Avoid the pills when we're depressed. Remember to not be too hard on ourselves. If we cut deep enough, we bleed red. Man, you never know when it's time for my
Like that.
enemies to build our flag. We built this house, we laid these bricks, we set these traps, these flames we lit. Our haters doused in gasoline they brought to try and torch us with. Let them hate, dog. Everyone will have something to say, dog. Their opinions don't mean trying to judge your engine by your paint job.
All right, we're just going laid back. We already proved that we're dope in this song now. So now we're laid back. We're just gonna sound cool. Then we're gonna spit a bar here and there. Let them hate, dog. Everyone's gonna have something to say, dog. Their opinions don't mean shit. They're trying to judge your engine by your paint job. No crazy inner rhymes, just energy and a message. That's okay. Sometimes that's all you need, right?
Gravestone, I'm a cheap death. There's too much I ain't seen yet. They think that I got them way over my head, but I feel like I just got my feet wet.
Okay. Fire. All right. Fuck a gravestone. I'm a cheat death. I'm gonna keep going. You ain't gonna stop me. There's too much I ain't seen yet. I'm just getting started, right? They think I'm in way over my head, but I'm just getting my feet wet. You ain't seen nothing yet. I haven't even began to swim, homie. I'm not even knee deep yet.
Trying to dream more and sleep less. Avoid the pills when we're depressed. Remember to not be
I'm trying to dream more and sleep less. I can relate to that, bro. I just slept like 15 hours yesterday.
feet wet. We're trying to dream more and sleep less. Avoid the pills when we're depressed. Remember to not be too hard on ourselves. If we cut deep enough, we bleed red. Man, you never know when it's time to go. Heaven's open when the bars are.
All right. Avoid the pills when we're depressed. I like what he said. Avoid them when we're depressed. So, like for me, for instance, I take Adderall to, motivate me, keep me on track for certain things. But when I push myself too far and I'm like, it's kind of messing with my mental health, and I get to the point where I've been pushing myself far and I'm only sleeping, 4 or 5 hours a day, and I know that the Adderall is the thing that's been keeping me going because I'm supposed to take it anyway, right? I'm not abusing it, but I'm taking it when I'm supposed to taking it after pushing myself, and it's like the only thing keeping me alive, basically, right? Sleeping 4 or 5 hours a day for like an entire week, and then sometimes I gotta stay away from it, bro. It's gonna make me crazy. I'm gonna have a mental breakdown or something. So I don't take it, and I make sure I sleep, and that's when I be getting them 12, 15-hour days. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to do it, but that's the curse of being an obsessive creative. Sometimes you get obsessed with creating. And when you have a medicine like Adderall that's supposed to help, it can actually it can be counterintuitive sometimes, because if you don't get that sleep that you need, you're not going to be operating to to your full capacity. All right. Let's keep going. Remember not to be too hard on ourselves. If we cut deep enough, we all bleed red.
Close, so seize the moment, don't bleed red, man, you never know when it's time to go. Heaven's open when the bars are closed, so seize the moment, don't leave it hoping you'll breathe tomorrow, you could be a ghost.
Heaven's open when the bars are closed. That's fire. Like, heaven's open when the bars are closed. Like, when I'm done rapping and it's done and gone, I'm gonna go where I deserve to be. And also, like the whole life isn't about the nightlife, right? Heaven's open when the bars are closed. The whole life, the world doesn't revolve around going out, chasing material things, getting fucked up. That's what I got from that, at least.
Ghost, I'm living. Heaven's open when the bars are closed, so seize the moment, don't leave it hoping you'll breathe tomorrow, you could be a ghost. I'm living mine like the finish line is right in front of me, made of fishing wire, so I'll never see it till it's too late. When God shakes my hand, please celebrate. Please celebrate, please celebrate.
That was fire. That was clever right here. I'm living life like the fishing line is right in front of me, made of fishing wire, so I'll never see it till it's too late. Huh. He's talking about actual death and or success or both. It's probably a double entendre. Well, anyways, y'all, that was 27 minutes. That was fire. It did not disappoint. Yeah, it wasn't as high energy and quality as like a Don't Look Down, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. He knew when to let off the gas, when to send the message, and how to connect with his fans while also like holding his nuts, you know what I'm saying? Flexing on them. And that was pretty dope, y'all. So go ahead, check out the playlists. We got a Tom MacDonald playlist, a M playlist, and Adam Carr. We got all types of playlists. Go check the playlist. And much love to y'all. Also, I do line skips. If you want me to drop what I'm doing, yes, I said do. Because shit, I'll drop what I'm doing. And I will cover a song for you for a 10 spot on the Cash App. It goes a long way to help the family out. And let's call that Dunzo. So, I'm Gimmickless. This was a reaction, and that's a wrap. Peace.